Danielle Harris posted a very interesting post on our Instagram story. We got to talk about it. What's up, I Like Scary? We are back. I hope you all are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all say I want to talk about what Danielle Harris posted on our Instagram story. After the fact that we got that rumor over on Twitter with Sin Stealth, and what Sin Stealth said was basically that Malika Cod is already looking at pitches. This is just a rumor, but Sin Stealth is a trusted third-party source. But basically, Malika Cod is looking at pitches already, so we got to talk about that. But before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. Also, make sure you subscribe so you get a notification when I drop amazing videos like this for you all. But yeah, you all, let's get into it. So once again, Sin Stealth, to kind of bring that back up, he said executive producer Malika Cod has already heard multiple pitches, formal and informal, about where to take the Halloween franchise next. But nothing is set in stone. Any ideas will need to be shopped around to new studios and distributors. Blumhouse is out, TV series on the table. So that was what Malika Cod said. We covered that in another video, but definitely go check that out. But to get into this is very interesting with everything. So this actually was tweeted on July 19th, guys, and from my understanding, it's just rumors. But Danielle Harris, after this, put something up on her story that is very interesting, guys. It's very interesting. So to kind of pull up what she posted on her story, her name is Horror Gal on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you guys already follow her, but it says Halloween, the return of Jamie Lloyd. Poster of Jamie Lloyd in her clown costume. 30 years ago, she became pure evil. Tonight, she's back. And we know that this is actually a fan-made poster or whatever, but the fact that she just posted this is very interesting. Who knows? Basically, what I'm trying to say is maybe she could post it just to get everyone hyped and get her name out there, and we help her out to get her back into Halloween. That's, definitely a way that this can be going. Or she's just teasing us because she actually has something in the works with Malika Cod. Now, if you've been rocking out with the Halloween videos on our channel, we talked about that she was actually one of the people that threw a pitch to Malika Cod, and the pitch was basically her being, traumatized of everything that happened in Halloween 4. She's now an adult, she has kids, and her psychic abilities that she had in like 5, from my understanding, were kind of connected, and the boogeyman comes back and everything's like revealed who she is, and she has like a showdown with Michael.
Adopted and told that her mom was dead just to protect her. She's obviously alive and has kids that know nothing about her. Moved out of Haddonfield after the ordeal with her stepfather to the city, changed their names. Jamie went through major therapies and treatments for her trauma. That part of her life is behind her. She lives in a big city, Chicago, happily married. She's got 2 young children. One of her daughters is showing signs of mental illness, and Jamie is picking up on it. Is it genetic in the family? Are the visions and nightmares she's having triggering her and jarring memory where we, as the audience, see momentary acts of violence? Is she still connected to Michael Myers and his visions like she was in Halloween 5? Does her husband know anything about her past? Will he seek will he seek out Jamie Lee Curtis to bring closure? I think I meant she. Will she seek out Jamie Lee Curtis to bring closure? Will Jamie seek her out? Does she know she?
Yeah, and basically, said that she was adopted, told that her mom was dead, and her names, their names got changed. They moved out of Haddonfield. And she was saying, basically, what if her husband doesn't even know Jamie Lloyd's past? Kind of having that revealed that, who she is, type of thing. And that's just like how it was in H2O. Remember the reveal with Jamie Lee Curtis. So similar to that, also saying that, the psychic ability can be hereditary, passed down to her daughter. Her daughter's having nightmares. And basically, Jamie Lloyd is having like this psychic ability that's connected to Michael still, her seeing possibly murders and everything. So it's very interesting. It's just interesting all around because they're saying that Malika Carr is looking at pitches, and she threw a pitch to him. She said it clear as day on Talk to Me Scary podcast, and now the pitch thing is coming up in the air saying Malika Carr is looking at it. I think this could possibly be the pitch that he's looking at because it doesn't sound bad, and everyone wants to see Danielle Harris back, including myself. I would love to see Jamie Lloyd have a showdown with Michael now that Jamie Lee Curtis is out of it. I think it would be very cool to see that. And, yeah, one thing I do want to say about this, if Jamie Lloyd comes back, they will have to do it a way where she is, like, elevated to a final girl, so people can get invested in her more. What I mean by that is almost like that Lori feel, but kind of keep Jamie Lloyd in there. How, it's going to be her uncle, of course, and everything. So I definitely think that this can be a possibility, what they're talking about. They said things about a TV series. I don't know about that. I would definitely take the Halloween 4 direct sequel. Another thing I think it would be cool if they did is they kind of erased it to the point where Ellie Cornell could come back, Rachel, because I feel like she didn't get a good send-off. She didn't get her flowers in Halloween 5. It's like they kind of killed her off and, wiped her clean when she was a great character. Definitely a top-tier character of Halloween, in my opinion. But, I think if they did a direct sequel, she said that she was going to therapy and stuff. I love that. And, she's traumatized from this. And, years later, Michael comes back and she has a showdown with her uncle. But I think it would be crazy if you could kind of make Danielle Harris similar to Sam in Scream, Scream 6 and 5, how she's dark. She has this darkness to her because, we seen that Jamie Lloyd went through a phase at the end of Halloween 4 with the scissors, blood all on her and Loomis screaming. So we can still have like a pinch of darkness in her to the point she's still connected to Myers in that way too. Not like Corey Cunningham, full-blown Michael, but just some type of darkness, like some type of hero darkness. Like she's not a, a full-blown serial killer, but you know what I mean. I think that would be very interesting. And then she has like these psychic abilities that's passed down to her daughter from what she's saying. She said that she actually just wrote this and shot over to Malika Carr. They talked about it and everything, but I do agree with Danielle Harris. I think that she should come back and you can incorporate different characters. Only thing is, they're going to have to do like a lot of promotion and make people understand what this film, is doing and where it's taking place in the timeline. Because like I said, once again, a lot of people are under the impression that Michael's gone due to Laurie Strode taking him out. But I would love to see this continue, especially if they bring Rachel back in some way, shape, or form. They can definitely have fun. It's almost like if you do a Halloween 4 direct sequel, you got to kind of like a clean start for real. You got to incorporate Jamie Lloyd's story and her history, but she was a kid. You can talk about the ending of Halloween 4. Like she said, she's, progressing with life. She's going through therapy. She has a family, and we don't even know if the husband can possibly know the history of Jamie Lloyd, so they can be revealed and she can say Michael Myers is my uncle, and you can just have fun with the little Easter eggs and stuff like that. And push come to shove, if this is the pitch that was talked about with Sin Stealth and everything on Twitter, this can have a trilogy effect going on with it also, I think. So I would love to see Danielle Harris back. Halloween 4 is one of my favorites. And we can also probably get some flashback scenes. That'll be so crazy to see what happened after that situation of Halloween 4. Just kind of erase 5. I don't think 5 will be good. I mean, it would. You can kind of incorporate 5 because that's where the psychic ability kind of kicks in. But 5 was kind of all over the place. But if you do a direct sequel to Halloween 4, it might not have the psychic ability. But you're going to probably have to continue from 5. So that's where it gets tricky at. Because 5, it had a meaning behind it, but it was rough. It was rough a little bit. But I enjoyed some of Halloween fan. But I definitely can see this happening for sure, or just a clean, direct sequel from Halloween 4. No psychic ability, just use Danielle Harris in that ending from 4, and still incorporate the her being traumatized and going to therapy and saying to herself the boogeyman's still out there, my uncle, and one day he's going to come back. Similar to Laurie Strode, but kind of switch it up a little bit. And I would love to. I think just seeing her in See No Evil and films like that, I would love to see her go up against Michael as an older female, so that'll be very interesting. And I think Malika Kai will definitely be on board for this. This is just one of the options. I think they said it was pitches. This is but it's a lot of them on the table and stuff like that. So it's so weird that Danielle Harris kind of posted on her Instagram story right after Malika Kai, the rumors came out with Malika Kai, and since they've talked about that. So I think that this can possibly be one that's on the table for sure, just because after Laurie Strode, Danielle Harris is, the one. She's the one that people want to see the story continue from. So, yeah, guys. But comment down below how you want to see Halloween return. You want, the direct sequel to Halloween 4. You want a Season of the Witch sequel or a remake, a full-blown reset of the franchise. And with these pitches, do you think that I'm on to something? Do you think that this pitch is the one that was being brought up on Twitter? Or as Danielle Harris is trying to get her name out there so we can push her out there and, get Danielle Harris back in the loop with Halloween. Comment down below, you guys. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me on my social media at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you all right there where it says join, definitely click join to become a patron of the channel, get exclusive content and benefits, and make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time I drop some horror content for you all. But I want you guys to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.